Let me tell you about the time I joined 9 complete strangers on a journey to set foot on the roof of Africa. Our journey starts in the small town of Moshi as we get picked up and make our way to the trailhead, ready to start our long but beautiful walk.
Did you see a live monk?
After 11 kilometers, we reached Machame camp at 2,835 meters, where we took shelter for the night. Our second day kept us moving through the moors, and we got to witness the changes in vegetation as we made our way up the mountain. By now, we were no longer individuals on a journey, but a group of people sharing the same experience. We watched the progressive reduction of greenery and more grey stone landscapes emerging. Night 2, and we got to spend our first night next to the clouds, watching the clearest, most serene sunset at a height of 3,750 meters at Shira Cave Camp. Continuing our journey to Lava Tower, and by this point we noticed a drastic change in landscape, a sign of our progress. We were well past the rainforest and rich green landscapes, at the mercy of the snow and hail, yet still in awe of this surreal horizon as we approach these indigenous Kilimanjaro plants. Moving further towards Branco Camp at 3,900 meters, we were hosted by our fantastic group of porters and guides to pick up our mental energy. The next morning, of course, we straight away tackled the famous Branco wall, carefully giving way to one another. From here, our journey only got more cold and more grey. The minimal life growing on these rocks had just its remains left after wildfires, and now we were really heading into the alpine desert. With only a few hours of rest and altitude sickness creeping in, we began our grueling trek up to the summit, cutting through the darkness with our headlamps. Having started at Barafu Camp at 4,673 meters, which was our base camp, we pushed up for several hours until we felt the sweet relief of daybreak as the sun came up to play. This was by far the hardest, most demanding part of our journey. Focusing on moving 1 foot at a time, we slowly inched closer to Stella Point at 5,756 meters. Now, with just over 100 meters of elevation left, this was not the time to succumb to exhaustion. Again, pacing through the snowy plateau, we kept it going until we finally saw the summit, sitting pretty at a magnificent 5,895 meters. Now, alongside the glacier and well above the clouds, the burden of making it to the top was finally off my shoulders, and I could finally take this moment in, soaking up every moment of tranquility here at the highest point of Africa. With the sun rising, the ice melting, and the wind blowing, it was time to take this home, or to base camp, I should say. But of course not without stopping to appreciate this accomplishment every now and again. After a very well-deserved snack break, we packed up and took ourselves right back down the mountain, spending the night at 3,100 meters at Mueka Camp, and then finally reaching the exit and our official moment to celebrate. For my trip, I used Monkey Adventures, and I would not have made it to the summit without their fantastic team of guides and porters. So anyway, thank you for watching, and until next time.